Well, hey everyone, it's Erin Saxton and the Live That Girl from Jersey crew. Joining me in studio is my friend Christina. And then in New Jersey is Ella. Say hi, Ella Bella.
Hi, everyone.
Los Angeles, it's our girl Jackie. That's Jackie. And then last but not least is the queen of the jungle in her leopard print, Della from South Carolina.
Hello, hello, hello.
So, all right. First of all, I love you all. It's raining here, like really raining, and it's gross. And so we have ponytails.
That's why I wear a hat. My hair was on point, and then I went to let the dog out, and it became like it was a fall. So
yeah. So I know the worst thing about rain for me isn't my hair, because honestly, egotistically, whatever, like my hair is my hair, and sometimes it looks decent and sometimes it doesn't. What bothers me the most, ready for this, is that the pants I wear always are too long and they get wet. The yoga pants that I wear, and then you come home and my pant legs are wet. That was attractive. I had more rolls than a picture just in that shot.
Okay, but hold on. As a woman of a certain age, the fact that you lifted that leg like that twice, I mean, you're winning.
Yes.
You are winning.
Thanks, everyone. But, so for me, then I go home and I have a decision, and I actually think about this. And I think, will they dry fast? Because I'm already in these pants. Do I have to change the pants? Do I take the pants off and put them in the dryer? I never do that, because then I'm walking downstairs to the basement to the dryer, and we all know that would be cardio. So I'm not going to do that. But like, what do you all do? Like, do you just suck it up and change your pants, or do you just go, screw it? But the feeling of the wet on my skin really freaks me out.
I changed the pants.
Yeah, change the pants.
You do?
Yeah, just change the pants, George.
Yeah.
Jackie?
I'm originally from Jersey, so I know what you're talking about, but it never, ever, ever rains here. But when it does, my issue would be similar, but with like flip-flops. Like, I don't like my feet to get wet. So for you, Erin, I would keep the pants on, and I would, like, you have a sock. So your sock will keep your ankles and stuff from getting wet.
True. Today I have socks on. That's the other thing. I don't always wear socks with shoes, even in the winter.
Yeah, me either.
You're right.
I wear socks year round. I have to have my socks.
Which is crazy, because you live in a warm weather. Is it just like you have a foot yucky fetish where you don't want your feet touching things, or you love the cocoon feeling of socks?
The cocoon feeling of the socks. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's talk about socks, because as a mother of two boys, I'm sorry.
Well, I just was wondering what she does. You can keep talking, she said.
We will. You have to jump in. We don't know when to shut up. You have to jump in.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say, as a mother of two boys, Erin, you have a son, Della, you have boys. Like, I don't know about you, but socks straight up disappear in my house. I don't know where they go.
Yeah.
For Christmas, everybody gets a 12-pack. It's first week of February, and they're gone. I don't know where anybody's socks are.
Yeah.
I think we collectively should come up with something. Maybe there's a magnet inside that they stay connected in the dryer. Something.
My mom safety all the socks when the grandkids are with her for the summer. She literally safety pins every pair of socks.
That's brilliant.
No way.
That's brilliant.
I promise you she does.
And then when they go in the dryer, the safety pin stays on.
Yes.
We need to market that.
Let's
So with
add a sock pin,
different colors.
and we'll make them green pins, and we can sell them.
Yeah,
Oh.
we'll call them sock pins.
Do your boys disappear? Like, so Christina has two kids. Tell us how old they are.
Brian is 14 and Brand is 12. So I have the same shoes. They lose all the, the socks.
And what do you do? Do they go, first of all, you should see her boys. They're like gorgeous, like, and so nice. They came here one day. What were we doing? They came here. I called Eric.
Yeah.
I called Eric and your two boys, and I'm like, I will pay all three of you to come here, help me clean out the garage, help me clean up the basement.
Right.
I was like, I'm dying, and I have cash, right? So Eric, like, I don't know, he did a little thing, but yours, which one works really hard?
Brian.
Yes.
Brian was.
Thank God for Brian. I was like, the other two go to McDonald's or something. I will keep Brian. And he can live with me because I'm like, this is the child I need. But do they go to you like, Mom, where are the socks?
Yeah,
like,
Brandon does that. The 12 years old. Yeah, it's kind of nightmare.
I got the other day, where are my hoodies?
Yeah.
Where are my sweatpants? Where are my hoodies? And I'm like, if you've seen your room, how do you think I know where your clothes are in the abyss that you now call your bedroom?
What is that about? Let's talk about that too.
I was going to say, first of all, what are you telling Brian that he is over there wrecking it with the chores? Because
That's true.
mine,
I miss my oldest. My middle, I don't even go in this room or I'm gonna get upset.
that's my little one. His room is a mess. Oh my God, he was going to be 19 tomorrow.
Oh, tell him happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hey, yeah.
I am proud to say he keeps his room fairly clean. Now, you open the closet, you might get knocked over.
But at least he's hiding something.
Exactly.
There's weird smells and stuff, so I don't know where is what, but at first open of the door, you are pleasantly pleased. The little one, oh my God, it is like pulling teeth. And I'm like, the minimal amount of chores that he has to do every week, it is like a conversation. Christine, what do you do? Do your boys have a regimen?
Well, I guess because I'm single mom and I trying to make the conversation like, would you, well,
Right. Yeah.
The word,
would it be possible do you think you could?
You could,
You suggest?
Yeah, make me so happy. And when I'm happy, I allowed you to do certain things. So I try to negotiate it. That's the word, Yeah, that's what I try to do with them. But they are good boys too.
Yeah, they're
Normally
good boys.
Brandon keeps the room pretty neat, but Brian, he sometimes take, advance and try to leave everything like a jungle. So
yeah.
Yeah.
One day we'll get to know Christina more. She's from Brazil and she's a super smart chick. And so if her boys are special, it's because she's amazing. And so like all of us on this call, actually, we're all single moms.
I know.
I mean, speak for yourselves.
Well,
Yeah, baby.
Ella has Gizmo.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And a father that's still in Gizmo's life.
This is not
There's Gizmo. So, yeah, I'm not a single dog mom, I will say, but I am, it's so funny, like that comment, I wasn't going to get to this, but I guess let's touch upon it lightly. Like the term single mom, like when we watch the movies, it's always with these like deadbeat parents and like the kids who don't talk to their fathers or they don't know who their fathers are. And, when I say single mom, it's not necessarily out of a movie or a woe is me. Eric lives with me full time, which was Eric's choice, right? His father would have, and honestly, it was actually tough. And I don't want to get into their business, but his dad lived super close by, but Eric really was the type of kid where I don't think it was about me. I just think he wanted a home base. I think he thinks it sucked that we got divorced. And I think he's like, listen, this is your issue. I just want one place and I'll hang out with dad all the time. Like he loves his father. So when I say single mom, I do a lot, don't get me wrong. And I'm the 24/7 parent because of my home base, but I don't mean to imply, you know,
Like a drama, right?
yeah, there's no movie scene about it. There's no violin or underscore. I mean, on certain days I can totally crank up some empathy here, but I'm just saying, like, when you guys say single mom without it being so personal, like, do you think society has that view of there's varying degrees of single moms?
It should, society should, but I don't think it does. It's like always, if you use the term single mom, it's like a helplessness about that, where we are not those type of single moms.
Right.
My sons tell me all the time, Mom, don't date, you do better when you're by yourself. And I'm like, you know, I mean, so yes, I am a single mom, I'm widowed, and I am divorced, but my sons are full kids, you know, they don't lack anything, you know, and I do have a village, and I love my village and my support, but I don't have a husband, so I'm a single mom. There's no man that lives in my house with me and my kids. So, you know, but most people, when you say single mom, is always that thought of a handout or degradation or something that goes along with that. That's not always our story. Jackie,
what do you think?
Well, before I became a single mom with a baby daddy, so now, like, as I'm going through a divorce, I never thought of a woman in my position, Erin's position, or Della's position as a single mom. I always thought, when I heard the term single mom, I immediately thought of never been married or a mother with children, not with the father. But in my thinking, I always separated the divorcee and the widow.
Right.
But now that I'm actually living it, I am a single mother. Right. And if I be honest, I was a single mother when I was married.
Yes, I know what you mean, and I'm not trying to put anyone down, but
honestly, in real life, I have always been the one doing school, pickup, drop off, doctor's appointments, like all of it. So I've been a single mom forever. Since I've been a mom, well, let me not say that, but you know, for the most part, but I was one of those who kind of made the distinction and didn't view people in our positions as single moms, but we are.
Right.
We are.
Right. Ella, what do you think? Because you're not married and you do not have children
yet
that you have to do homework with right now.
Right. Well, you know, I am divorced as well, so I can speak to that part that Jackie was talking about of just doing everything alone, even though you are married. So I feel that right there. But in terms of single moms, I agree that there's a stigma that kind of goes with it. Like Della was saying, you know, you think single mom, you think of like a hardship almost, like it's a hardship. But I think that if you can dual parent with your ex-partner, that I think is what separates, you know, you as single moms from those who came out of a really bad situation. Does that make sense?
It does. It does.
And like when you think about it, like Nick, the boy's father is still very involved in there, and so the stigma with single moms is think that the father is totally absent, and he's not.
I think that they get close to the kids when we got divorced. You know, it's kind of, I'm divorced too and a widow from my second marriage. So, and I felt that the kids are more close with the father, and also with the friends when I talking about them. You know, sounds like they get close.
Oh,
you know, it's really interesting. When they live together, it's kind of, they have, you know, they're not really too close. That's what I felt too. And about the single mom term, I think it's kind of have, the heavy,
Yeah. Negative.
negative comes with. It's like sounds like we are petty, right?
Yeah.
Because sounds like what I understand when I heard, oh, it's a single moms, it's always kind of like, oh, poor little girl, missing. It sounds like missing something, and we not get the financials together, or we are not able to make things work well.
Yeah.
Some, I don't know if you girls feel like that, but
I do.
I feel like I'm not enough, when I heard that's the single mom. And it kind of interesting that I don't feel that way. I feel very powerful that I could raise 2 kids, and heard someone that met them and make the comments, oh wow, how pleasant they are, what I'm saying? And I feel very proud of me, and seeing you doing your things with Eric. I feel very proud of you too, and heard the girls talking, and sounds like we are really get our things together.
Yeah, so maybe we should try to figure out, like I remember a few months ago we aired when we just did a snippet with Patrick Riley, and we talked about the LGBTQ, like letters are being added for gender equality and to talk about stuff, right? So what was making me think about that, and this is just so off the wall, is like we almost need a new name for us, not part of that letters, but it's almost like there needs to be a different term than single mom. Like what I'm finding interesting is as other people are evolving, you have millennials, so they get a name. You have gender, like you have Gen X, they get a name. You have, deadbeat dads, they get a name, right? But women like us don't have a name.
That's
So maybe
true.
we should start a name. I would love to know when people watch this show, maybe we could start a name. I don't know what the name is, by the way, and this wasn't part of the plan, which is why this show is so fun, because we're just like, but maybe we need to create a name even for our group to say what we want to call ourselves. And then we just tell a friend and a friend and a friend, and let's see if it could catch on.
That's
right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But you know what? I'll just speak from my situation. That could be a sliding scale, because I could be, depending on him, if he becomes a deadbeat, then I could be a single mom, or I could be our new term, divorce mom, or whatever it's going to be. But
what about independent mom? Because independence is such a
Yeah. But yeah, you're right, Jackie. As you're going through the divorce, he still needs to show up or not about a few things. So we will hold your title off.
Yeah.
We won't give you a title just yet, because you might fit into the deadbeat mom survivor, kick him to the curb. Fair enough. Fair enough. So I'm gonna wrap up our conversation right now. I want to do a part 2. So we're gonna, if we all have time, I want to stop this recording and I want to get back on a new recording. And I'm saying this to the audience at home and who's listening, because we're not going to continue this conversation, but we are going to continue, and it's going to look like it's the same interview, but it's all going to be new stuff, because I actually didn't get to one thing I wanted to talk about today. So can you guys hang all with me for like about 15, 17 more minutes?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So bye, everybody. Thank you. I'm Erin. These are all my friends. We're the That Girl from Jersey crew, going live. Anytime you all want to join us, Della, Jackie, Ello, anybody will send you a link. If you're in New Jersey, come right here and sit next to me, and tune in. You can join. You could be one of the squares of opinions, right?
They just need to go to your website. Go to the Erin Network.
Oh yeah, so go to the erinnetwork.com and you can contact us there. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.